Hi guys, let's make another ArcoNet. Let's make a template. Maybe quick check. Everything is set okay the way I want. And then we have another video. These two are disabled. That's what I wanted to check. And then system, we're going for UEFI, so the latest, newest machines. Processors 4, maybe I can give it 6 from 16. And acceleration is default. Display is all the way up. VMS VGAs these days, do not enable this one. All right, well, so that's the clone, and then net. And actually combine it with a few things. That's Eric, right? Deviating from the object of the thing I would like to do. What I've done already is updated the number. Where can we see that? I've updated profile def to the one in September. So that means, and let's combine it. If I git clone this from the internet, arconet ISO, when I git clone this, you get this. Okay, where do you find this? Brave. ArcoLinux, HTTPS, ArcoLinux B. You're gonna build it yourself. You're not gonna wait for me. You're gonna build it yourself. Build your own ISO, ArcoNet, ArcoPro, ArcoPlasma. How to build it. So ArcoNet is here. That's the thing you're gonna git clone. So that's the link. Click. Put it somewhere, maybe the desktop, to try it out. Oops, lots of things there. Delete. So I'm gonna git clone it. Ctrl Shift V. And basically we got the same thing. We got exactly the same thing. We're gonna run 40, okay? So that's what you do. I have it already, of course, on my machine. And we run number 40. And later on we'll make an ArcoNet installation video. So again, guys, this is scripting. It's super easy. There's another thing we could do, and that's called AAG. Not a fan. Well, GUIs, right? GUIs. I guess I'm pretty comfortable in a terminal. So AAG, click the button and you have also ArcoNet. Right? Hold if there's an issue. You can see the Alacrity stays open and you can have a look. Oh, what's going on? And then maybe tell to me, hey, you forgot to put a package on there, it's not existing anymore, something like that, or keys or whatever that's happening. You can look at it. That's the hold, right? So AAG is there as well. A project that was super interesting. It was all about me trying to learn how to use GTK3 and Python. So those are the guys I'd like to use, and also Glade, so an application from the GNOME department where we design the buttons and all these elements, all these objects have been placed in a certain well, order and distance and all that. So that's Glade for you. And then when you click, then something happens in Python and something is built. All right. Not a fan of that, right? It's good, was interesting. 80 videos how to learn to create an app like that in Python and GTK3. These days there's GTK4, so that's another challenge if you want to go there. But we're building an ISO and we're just gonna make an ArcoNet installation. But let's use this as well, right? To show you how easy it is to build an ISO. And yes, right, if you decide to add more packages to it, could be my guest, right? There are lots of things in here that do not get installed because Perl is best, because they're gray, right? Like the paper icon theme, use it, add it. It's just one hashtag away. Boom. Build the ISO, it's on the ISO. Okay? And so are so many other things. The only things you can put here are things that are on a repo or are on the Celtics AOR repo. So arcolinuxb.com is the website to have a look at. There's explanations here, lots of things. You can build it anywhere, as you see, but not on Manjaro, not on CoreOS. Lots of things. As long as it's pure Arch, basically, and it has Arch ISO, you're good, right? But it's not always the case. So here are the videos, how to build. You can always use ATT later on. So many things for you to try out and play with. Let's wait for the ISO, here we are, to come out. So file, close all files, boom. And it will be releasing an ISO pretty soon, and then we choose our installation video, or choose our desktop and make an installation video. All right, we can start making our installation, but let me first close the window. That will be a little bit better. So as you see, we have now version 9. I know it's not September yet, but we have a holiday. July and August, not much will happen except relax time, right? Me time. Now we have some videos to make, and the ArcoNet ISO is the ISO to actually install whatever you like. So let's get and put it in, which is at this point in time in the ArcoNet out. So that's the one that I've just built. We boot up, same, I'm not going to repeat, watch the other videos, right? 2 kernels and Intel, AMD, NVIDIA, and nothing works. That's this one, no mode set. For VirtualBox, it's either number 1 or number 4. Let's see if the creation of our ISO worked. So remember, you can put anything on the ISO. It's just a line in these packages list there, and then I don't know, Opera is installed, and Google Chrome is installed, and Chromium as well, and Firefox, and right, Minecraft if you wanted. Anything that's on the ArcoLinux and on the ArcoLinux ISOs, and maybe if you add the Celtic repo, that's an option. You can watch the videos. Anything of those 4,000 packages that are on Celtic repo, if they do not conflict with other packages, that's the rule of Pacman, then it can be on the ISO. So make your own ArcoLinux ISO, your own flavor, your own choices. That's a possible thing. So we did not do that. We just said, give me ArcoNet Advanced, but with the latest Linux kernel, right? And the number is now September, so to speak. For the rest, everything stays the same. As long as Calamares boots up, that is something that you should take in consideration. Time will pass. Calamares depends on packages, and sometimes we need to rebuild Calamares because of the fact, yes, the dependencies are gone, right? They've changed and they refer to something old. So that's something that you should report to me and say, okay, Eric, it's time to build Calamares again, because in these holiday periods that might be possible that you can't, well, you can build it, but you can't run Calamares anymore. So anyway, advanced installation online, click, choose, grub if you don't know what it is. Last thing was Joe's WM. We are going to check the next one. This is something new. Check out if you need it or not. So JWM is the last one. Oh, my favorite of 2022. 1 year, I think, I've been all time on Leftwm. Here are the Wayland stuff, and here is other stuff from other people that we don't have any control over. The only thing we can do is build the package build from the AOR and provide it so you don't have to build it. It saves time. We've chosen RiserFS last time. Let's take another one. See what you like and love. Learn, listen, decide yourself what you'll select. And off we go. Leftwm. Let's see if the website is providing. Okay, yep. This is what I was waiting for. It's now syncing. Ctrl-Alt-F. Advanced is going to remove XFCE4 and it's going to install Leftwm, the one you selected. arcolinux.d.com. Give me, explain me, let's make this bigger, explain me everything I need to know about Leftwm. Voila. Faces, desktop, I guess. No, tiling element, I guess. Leftwm. So yes, there are tutorials. I think quite a few since I've been a year on it. 48 videos all about Leftwm. So if you have a question, it's probably already answered. Here we are on ArcoLinux. ArcoLinux is the same as ArcoLinux, but it's delivered differently. There's columns there, graphical. It's not via the Arch install or typing it, but here you see me doing it anyway on Arch, right? It's all the same. So that's that. What I like to change in this page is some references. So let me change them right now. Let's pause the recording. I'll change them and come back. Voila, I've made changes on the website, and what I'd like to have as end user is straight, well, links to information, right? So this is what we got. There is more on YouTube, have a look, just a search away, but here are the actual guys, right? The guys who actually have created, have developed Leftwm. There's information to the GitHub. So that's one page, and the other page is probably gonna be this one, where you can find some issues. If you have problems with something, you can see, are they still open or are they closed? And find in the closed, I have a problem with full screen. You type the word full and you see full screen apps on full and spawning floating windows bug. But it's in the solved. So you have a look, is there something, anything that can help me figure out why it's doing this on my machine? And that's what you need to do if you venture your way in those tiling window manager. That is kind of different than Plasma, Mate, Cinnamon, etc. Right? So these are the tiling window managers, and here is information available. Like I said, we've been on there like a year, so that, well, you get 48 videos if you're all year long on a certain desktop. All right, lots of fun things, lots of design things. It's incredible how much design you can make. All these polybars down here, up here, or just one polybar, etc. All the modules. It's a lot of choices, and the color and the wallpapers, the icons, anything goes. It's fun to write it, and it's up to you to explore it, right? So we're still 69%. Anything else I could say about Leftwm? Well, everything is of course explained in here. You first need to figure out where are the files, where are my documents, how to change things, where's the configuration of Leftwm is often the first one I explain. Well, the first one is installation, and the second one is let's configure this thing, let's understand this thing, how to change the theme in Leftwm, etc, etc. There was a code change at some point in time. Migrate, big jumps, well, you have to follow along. If there is a jump in code or a variable does not exist anymore, go change it. Leftwm is a bit scarce on the Arch Wiki. Normally would go to the Arch Wiki and say, hey, Leftwm, give me information, Arch Wiki. What we see is an application on the AOR and the window manager, the GitHub, we've seen that one. How to configure Leftwm, have a look what Alexander says. Here is ours, Leftwm.org, you know that one. Is this not mine? I don't think so. So have a look at other people installing, oops, that's on Facebook, installing it, and maybe you'd want to follow those. What I was going to say is this one, That's the only one Arch Wiki where it's actually mentioned. So if you are up to it, you can create your own Leftwm page here on the ArcoLinux Wiki, make an account and start writing, right? Not my cup of tea, but maybe somebody has the time and wants to learn about these wiki pages, and they may let you, I don't know, ArcoLinux may let you edit this thing. But at this point in time, the only reference is back to the website and to the AOR, and now you know it's written in Rust. All right, multi-paradigm, etc. You start reading. Okay, all done. Let's play a little bit with it. Not too much, that's in other videos, but just showing that it works is important. We have SDM. We did not forget to select the desktop, so we got something behind it. And if you say auto login, you're immediately in there. Maybe the screen resolution, made many videos already. Can't see enough. Voila, save, and then layout, save as, sure, save as. I always call it Eric. That means we've got now possibility to. Doesn't like this virtual thing, is making this bigger. He hates it when I do that. Good to know. Do we have that? We can quit? No, we can't quit because of I don't know which reason. So better log out them and see how it behaves in VirtualBox. None of these things will happen on real metal, so let's not make it bigger then. So bigger. Yep, there is no. Let's see, log out. It behaves strangely on VirtualBox. These days it's not okay, right? What happens on VirtualBox these days? So many of these things just stop working for some reason. That works. Gonna give it a go with something else. Do you like it to be enabled? Let's see. So enable 3D, normally off. We had to do it back in the days when Plasma was not behaving, so Wayland was not behaving. These days it's solved. Who knows? There might be something happening on Leftwm. Control T. So Super Q is not working, so Sexy Hotkey Daemon, is that installed? Sudo pacman -s y. So that's done. Let's see if the Sexy Hotkey Daemon is running. Target not found. Like this, of course. So yes, it's there. Btop is there as well. We filter it. Sexy Hotkey Daemon, yes, it's there. So the only thing I probably have is me, right? The me. The me is that I have always an issue that you guys do not have. This is Candy. I don't need to go to Candy, I think. I need to go to this Sexy Hotkey Daemon. No. Here it is. Azerty and QWERTY, right? So the Azerty bit, that's for me. Control C, and that's actually used. So this one is used, and it's not my thing. It's not my Azerty keyboard. So that's that. None of my key bindings are working because of it. SuperX is. Log out. Log back in. It's dreary for me, but not for you guys. All the QWERTY guys are happy, right? You see immediately Super Q is working now. Control T. super shift Q, a Q, and super X and up, and super shift enter, and I'm so happy now, right? Everything works again. Super D is there and super shift D is there. It's all working, but that's my problem. Now, well, let's finish here. I mean, all this is just desktops that do not respond to VirtualBox. Nice, nice. But have a look at it. It will respond on real metal, I'm sure of that. But this is the Wayland thing. So I wonder, let's log shut down again. Remember the setting I've changed. Let's really shut down like this. Voila. So maybe it's not the setting, it was just the QWERTY stuff that I needed to figure out. Leftwm for me. Let's see what happens. So be inventive, right? Think, always think, why is this happening? Is it something I did? Is it not working? Why is it not working? And here we are on number 6. So it's working just fine. It's just the setting in VirtualBox or in QEMU or in VMware or in boxes. There are so many of these sandbox things, and voila, everything is just working fine. And here we'll put Firefox. All right, we're good to go. It's all about settings, so keep trying, keep exploring, and enjoy Leftwm. All right, cheers.